President Trump did something for Black Americans Obama chose not to do as president. It's simple and doesn't cost a dime, but the show of respect was simply not a priority. By MSFP News. Having been in the White House less than a month, Donald Trump is going sit down with the leaders of historically black colleges, HBCU, and actually listen to what they have to say. Not once during his tenure did former President Obama take the time to meet once with these leaders to discuss the problems facing their colleges, a HBCU Digest report said. And with one executive order unique to HBCU federal support, Trump could become one of the greatest advocates black colleges have ever seen. HBCU advocate Jarrett Carter Jr. said a Trump executive order currently being crafted could substantially help the colleges and universities, which have long worked to educate young black Americans. The president said he was shocked when he learned about the substantial lack of support his predecessor gave to the minority colleges. Reality television star and presidential aide Omarosa Manigault is working with Trump on the HBCU executive order. No specific details have yet been released about the HBCU executive order. When asked for more information, Manigault said, "I can, however, reinforce the president's commitment to support historically black colleges and universities as well as school choices." He stated throughout the campaign, "It's not fair that Democrats didn't see this coming, and only sees HBCU as catalysts for momentum among black voters during election cycles." Carter also said, "It's not fair that the NAACP, the Urban League, and other black advocacy groups put HBCU support on the back burner for generations, remained silent when Democratic leaders neglected these schools, but now want to broker with the Trump administration behind the scenes in support of the same institutions." The HBCU Digest blasted Obama for having the honor of being the first black president who also allowed a culture of neglect to grow on these campuses. Carter also deemed it wholly unfair that college trustees, students, and alumni will turn their backs on campus presidents who meet with the president and Republican leaders. Talladega College was subject to backlash after deciding to perform at President Trump's inauguration. GOP leader Armstrong Williams offered to sponsor their trip. Williams is an old friend of HUD Secretary Ben Carson. "They will emotionally react to engagement built upon mutual political and financial interests. And it's not fair that we have to view their emotional reaction as purely emotional because we don't have enough money to justify it as logical," the HBCU activist continued. The same report said President Trump generated more goodwill between HBCU and the White House in less than 24 hours than Obama did, not only during his terms, even after giving 3 commencement speeches at such colleges and 8 national HBCU conferences. Exit polls indicate President Trump's willingness to sit down with HBCU could help him substantially in 2020. Mainstream media pundits were shocked about how many black voters came out to support Trump in 2016 and how few showed up at the polls for Hillary Clinton. It's News Exposed signing off.